코디 안녕하세요. 율리아 씨, 레와 씨, 머스터드 캣, 셔피야 안녕하세요. 엘라하 안녕하세요. 에리카, 에린 안녕하세요. 릴 존슨, 그랜델 요한 나는 기다리고 있다. So you were waiting for me for my lesson. MC 로버토 안녕하세요. 로제스 안녕하세요. SY 리 미치코 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 머스터드 캣 한나 튀시 사카이 씨 안녕하세요. 얄라이 폰타이 안녕하세요. 실비, 셰레나, 마리아, 알버트 안녕하세요. I'm Kyungwa Son from Talk to Me in Korean, and today I'm gonna go through this book, Talk to Me in Korean Level 3, but not all the lessons, of course. We actually stopped studying in the middle of lesson 21 last week, so I'm gonna continue teaching about the 는데 or 는데. And then maybe if we have more time, we can go over another lesson, maybe. 안녕하세요, 경화쌤. 네, 안녕하세요. 제오반나 안녕하세요. Beautiful Pain 안녕하세요. Lil Johnson says 재밌겠다. Wow, yes. 재밌겠다. 오. Okay, that's great. Kavi says. Okay, that's great. Yes. Claudia, hello from Poland. 아르헨티나에서 안녕하세요. 솔세라님. 키란 씨 안녕하세요. The Q-tip 반갑습니다. Oh, so you guys are saying hello to each other, not to me. How are you, Sam? Alessandra Accusar. Oh, I'm good. How about you? Eargas mix 감사합니다. Divya. Yes, I'm good. I'm fine. 선생님 저녁 먹었어요. 백유미 씨. 아직 안 먹었어요. 이거 끝나고 먹을 거예요. 에마 안녕하세요. MG Farisha 안녕하세요. Doomsday 크크크크 기다렸는데 여전히 늦었어요. 진짜요? So you're waiting and then you went somewhere else and then you came back, right? 21 Blackjack 안녕하세요. 메라미미 안녕하세요. Alright, so we actually studied 은데, 는데 last Wednesday, and this is what we did last week. We learned how to conjugate the verbs and 는데 or 은데 or 니은데. So you have to add 는데 to action verb stems and or the verbs that end with 있다 or 없다. And then if it's in the past tense, this is the past tense suffix at, ot, yot, you have to attach 는데. And if it has ket, you have to add 는데. But if the verb is a descriptive verb and the verb stem ends with a final consonant, which we call 받침, you have to attach 은데. And if the verb is a descriptive verb and the verb stem ends with a vowel or the final consonant 리을, this is an exception, you have to attach 니은데. And lastly, if the verb, not the verb, if it's a combination of noun and the verb 이다 or 아니다, you have to attach 니은데. So that was the conjugation rule, and we practiced conjugation with these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 verbs. 하다 becomes 하는데, 있다 becomes 있는데, 먹다 becomes 먹는데, 작다 becomes 작은데, 좁다 becomes 좁은데, 예쁘다 becomes 예쁜데, 멀다 becomes 먼데. Yes. So if the verb stem has a final consonant li을, you have to drop the li을 and then you have to attach 니은데. So when do you use this 은데 or 는데 or 니은데? There are a lot of usages. Usage number 1, we already practiced with this sample sentence. Usage number 1 is explaining. When you explain the background or the situation before making a suggestion, a request, or a question, you can use 은데. So, it's Sunday tomorrow, what are you going to do? In Korean, if you say 내일 일요일이에요, it's Sunday tomorrow. And then, what are you going to do? 뭐 할 거예요? So, 내일 일요일이에요, 뭐 할 거예요? Sounds a little unnatural. So, in that case, you're explaining the background, right? So, you have to end the first sentence with 은데, like 내일 일요일인데 뭐 할 거예요? So, the two sentences have become one sentence. 내일 일요일인데 뭐 할 거예요? And the usage number 2 was very similar to the previous one. When you explain the situation first before explaining what happened. Again, when you explain the background information, you're using 는데. So for example, if you're saying, I was sleeping yesterday, I got a phone call from Korea. So the thing that happened is getting a phone call from Korea, but when that happened, what was happening? You were sleeping. So you're explaining the background information, situation. So in this case, you can also use 은데. So 어제 자고 있었어요. 한국에서 전화가 왔어요. If you say these two sentences, a little unnatural. So you say 어제 자고 있었는데. Okay, so what happened? 한국에서 전화가 왔어요. And the usage number 3 was when you show a result or situation which is contrasting to the previous action or situation. So it's it's the same thing as 그런데. So 아직 9시인데 벌써 졸려요. It means the 아직 9시, the fact that it's still 9 o'clock is contrasting to the fact that 벌써 졸려요. I'm already sleepy. So the fact that you're sleepy and then the fact that it's 9 o'clock are not, don't match. So you can connect these two sentences, two facts, by using 은데. So 아직 9시인데 it's still 9 o'clock, but I am already sleepy. And the usage number 4 was when you show your surprise or exclamation, you can also use this 은데, 는데, but this time it's not connecting two sentences, it's just ending a sentence. So it's sentence ending. 멋있는데요? 오, 좋은데요? 오, 이 카메라 좋은데요? 오, like this. But yeah, like I said last week, it's not very, very formal, so you I don't recommend you use to your boss, but just between your friends or between colleagues, yeah, it's totally fine. 오, 멋있는데요? 오, 오늘 옷 멋있는데요? 오, you look so cool today, like this. 멋 없는데? Gire claro. Hola, so Sarah님, rewa. I keep studying, but I keep forgetting. Doomsday. See, Doomsday Nim says, I keep studying, but I keep forgetting. It's okay. I mean, everybody has the same problem, which is why we have to repeat studying the same thing over and over again, so that we won't forget. 어려운데 반윤재님 says 어려운데 yeah, that works. 어려운데 이 레슨 너무 어려운데 like this. Albert C 님 says 쌤 왜 어제 먹방은 결석했어요? That's a good question. Because 경은 선생님 do this live class at 11 a.m. right? Korea Standard Time. But I usually come to the office around 1, like lunchtime. So yeah, instead of me, Junbae and Tae joined the live class. I mean live mukbang. How is surprise 는데 different from 네? Doomsday asks, what's the difference between 근데 and 네, right? If you say like instead of 멋있는데, if you say 멋있네, 멋있네요? 오, 멋있네요? Or 오, 멋있네? It sounds like you have just realized the fact that this person is cool or these clothes are cool. But 멋있는데 doesn't necessarily imply that you have just realized that fact. So and also if you're saying 멋있는데요, it shows less does it? I don't know if it makes sense, but it shows less surprise than 멋있네. 멋있네 shows more surprise. You're more surprised. Oh, 멋있네요. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this to be 멋있다. I didn't expect to look cool, but it looks cool. Oh, 멋있네요. It's kind of like you're more surprised than when you're saying 멋있는데요. Oh, 멋있는데요. Maxine says yes, that makes sense. Oh, thank God. 이메인 says 선생님 오늘 옷 많이 이쁜데요. 색깔이 잘 어울려요. 감사합니다. 네, 맞아요. 그렇게 쓰는 거예요. You can use this ending 돼요 like that. 옷이 예쁜데요? like that. Albert C said 아쉬운데 쌤 이거 맞습니까? Yes, you can say 아쉬운데요. 너무 아쉬운데요. Is it already over? Is the lesson already over? 아쉬운데요. 너무 아쉬워요. Alright, so let's move on to the usage number 5. These were the things that we already studied last week, and today we're gonna continue on studying the usages of 은대. Usage number 5. Please let me know if the text is too small. Yes, if you have this book, Talk to Me in Korean Level 3, it's on page number 136. 136. Usage number 5. Asking a question. Expecting some explanation about a situation or behavior. So, this example sentence is 지금 어디에 있는데요? 지금 어디에 있는데요? 괜찮아요, 보여요. 글은 괜찮아요. 감사합니다. Thank you for letting me know. Yulia and Dry Prune. 감사합니다. 잘 보여요. Joe Glenn. 네, 감사합니다. 지금 어디에 있는데요? Or if it's in 반말, you can say 지금 어디에 있는데? What does this mean? 지금 어디에 있는데요? Yes, that's right. This means where are you right now? Where are you right now? 지금 어디에 있는데요? But this one is translated as so. Where are you now? Where are you right now? So that means you can assume that this 는데 part adds the meaning of so, like not the meaning of therefore. It means like so or then or well, where are you right now? So what's the difference between 지금 어디에 있는데요 and 지금 어디에 있어요? What's the difference? Can you guess? 지금 어디에 있는데요 versus 지금 어디에 있어요? Sam, font is small. 태치님 says it's too small, so let me change the font size to yes. Good. 지금 어디에 있는데요 versus 지금 어디에 있어요? Yes, that's right. Clara says, so it describes the state the person is in rather than an action. The first one is more in the present time, no? Oh, good guess. The first one sounds like you are going more the one place. Expecting an answer right away. Isn't it the past tense? Someone try to ask something expecting answer in first sentence. Okay, everyone. Good guess, good guess. So yeah, 지금 어디에 있어요 is a very neutral sentence. This simply means where are you now? 지금 어디에 있어요? But if you say 지금 어디에 있는데요? It sounds like you're saying this after listening to something, that makes you wonder where this person is. For example, if your coworker texts you, please get me a pen. So you wanna bring the pen to the coworker. So you look at his or her desk, but he's not there or she's not there. So where is this person texting me? Oh, where is she or where is he? Then I can maybe text him or her back. 지금 어디에 있는데요? Where are you? I have a pen, so I'm gonna get you a pen, but I cannot find you. 지금 어디에 있는데요? 아. Soul Sarah says, oh, you're looking for context. Yes, that's right. 아, 이제 알겠다. Casey Parkham says, good. So MZD says, where are you now though? Yeah, that's right. This can mean like, so, where are you now? Or like, where are you though? Or where are you now though? Like that. 아, 그렇구나. Dry prune says, yeah. 그렇군요. Yes, that's right. So you're expecting some explanation about a situation or a behavior. So you're asking why you are not here, why you're not at your desk. 지금 어디에 있는데요? Where are you? And the usage number 6. Usage number 6 is expecting an answer or response. So when you expect an answer or a response, you can use this 은데, 는데, 니은데 ending. For example, if someone asks you, hey 경아, can you come here now? Or can you come to the meeting room right now? And I can say, 지금요? Now? I'm busy. So I'm busy now, so like that. You want to end your sentence like I'm busy, so you can say in Korean 지금요? 저 지금 바쁜데요. 저 지금 바쁜데요. Or in 반말 you can say 저 지금 바쁜데. But since you're using 저, it cannot be it cannot be 반말. So you have to say yo. But if you say 나, which is I in 반말, 나 지금 바쁜데? 나 지금 바빠. 나 지금 바쁜데? Like that. 저 지금 좀 바쁜데요. So yeah. So without any question, if you want to say I'm busy now, you cannot use this ending 은데 or 는데. But when you are expecting an answer or a response, you can use this ending. 저 지금 바쁜데요. Why do you want me to come right now? I'm busy. Like this. Waiting for a response. Yes, that's right. Oh, I see. 현아한님 says. 바쁜데 mean? What does 바쁜데 mean? Elahe F says, what does 바쁜데 mean? 바쁘다 means to be busy. And 바쁜데 means I'm busy, but, or I'm busy, so can you not ask me to do something right now because I'm busy? Like that. Oh, Rewa asks a very good question. Is it considered as a polite response? No. It's not very polite. That's why I said I don't recommend you end your sentence with 은데 or 는데 because it's not very, very polite. It's okay to use to your close friends, not close friends, but maybe coworkers, not your boss. Definitely not to your boss. Erica says, yeah, that is right. 선생님, okay. Dizzy team asks, 선생님, 는데요 is not very formal to talk to your boss only at the end or even in the sentence. Then is there something to replace it but that's more formal? Yeah, that's a good question. When you use 은데 or 는데 to connect two sentences like these, where is it? Yeah. 아직 9시인데 this one is using 은데 in the middle of the sentence. Actually, this is connecting two sentences. Again here, 어제 자고 있었는데 this is connecting two sentences. Again, 내일 일요일인데 this is connecting two sentences. In these cases, it's totally fine. You can use to your boss, you can use to your grandfather, you can use to your teacher, anyone. But when you end your sentence with 는데, yeah, it's not super polite. So 멋있는데요, or 지금 어디에 있는데요, or 저 지금 바쁜데요. You shouldn't use to your boss. Joe Glenn says, it's kind of rude to expect an answer from your boss. Wow, are you Korean? So, if you're talking to your boss, it's better to use just a neutral ending, simple ending, like 저 지금 바빠요. Because of the because of the I'm busy part, you wouldn't say to your boss, but maybe let's look at this one. 지금 어디에 있는데요? This one is also when you are using this sentence to someone who is much older than you, you have to use the honorific version of 있다, which is 계시다. 계시다. Honorific. So you have to say 지금 어디에 계세요? Where are you now? Polite version. 지금 어디에 계세요? Erica. Erica asks, how can you use it with get? Oh, that's a good question. I don't think it's easy enough for level 3 students, but since you asked using 는데 with get, let me think of an example. For example, you can say, oh, I think I will be able to do it. You can say, you can say this in Korean using 은데, 는데, and get. So yeah, off you go. You guys make a sentence that means I think I'll be able to do it in Korean. Ben Fong says, 감사합니다. 경아쌤의 수업을 볼 때 즐거워요. 감사합니다. 죄송합니다, 선생님. 이제 저는 갈 거예요. Needy C, are you leaving? 안녕히 가세요, Needy. Oh, well done. Yes. Oh, well done. Yes. That's right. I'm gonna let you know where, no, not here. Okay. I was gonna let you know which lesson is covering cat, but I guess I cannot find it right now. No way. Where's cat? There's a separate lesson covering cat. Okay, let me try again. Oops. Cat. Where is cat? Okay. Suffix cat is in Talk to Me in Korean level 6. Yeah, so if you're still in level 5, level 4, level 6, it's fine. It's okay to not know about cat. But yeah, 할 수 있다 means can. Or to be able to do. Right? 할 수 있다. So, if you're combining this 할 수 있다 and cat, you can say 할 수 있겠는데요, like this. So yeah, a lot of people was able to make this sentence. Where were they? So yeah, level 3 students, you guys are using 있을 것 같아요. That's perfect. That's perfectly fine. 할 수 있을 것 같아요. But level 6 students wanted to use get, so in that case you can use 할 수 있겠는데요. I think I'll be able to do it. 할 수 있겠는데요. Or like 제가 할 수 있겠는데요. Yes, well done. Rewa says level 6. Ooh, you, I recently learned this but forgot. Ooh, yeah, that's why you have to review and repeat studying the same thing over and over again. And with me, it'll be better because you will not forget easily. You will not forget something easily if you're studying something with someone and like you're talking about the topic, loudly, verbally. Yes, you don't forget it easily. So 할 수 있겠는데요, like this. So there were 6 usages, but yeah, basically those were like when you explain background information or when you're expecting an answer or response from someone, you use this 는데 or 은데 ending, except for the case where you say when you show your surprise or exclamation, like 오 멋있는데요, 오 예쁜데요, like that. Alright, so let's move on to the sample sentences. First sample sentence is it's my friend's birthday tomorrow, but I haven't been able to buy a present. Alright, so change this into a Korean sentence. Of course, you have to use 은데 or 는데. It's my friend's birthday tomorrow, but I haven't been able to buy a present. So 은데 here is used with the meaning of but, right? Contrasting two sentences. 기억하겠는데요? Oh, well done, 레와 씨. 맞아요. 선생님하고 같이 공부했으면 기억할게요. Yes, that's right. 오. Jellybun 12. 맞아요. That's correct. Oh, Kiara. Oh, you're almost correct. You are almost correct. But actually, this 은데 or 는데 is the same thing as 그런데 or 근데. So you cannot use 그런데 and 은데 or 근데 and 는데. If you use these things together in one sentence, it sounds weird. Gire claro. Almost correct. Mustard cat, correct. Rewashi, oh, almost. One particle is wrong. Mara 243. Yes, almost correct, but you have to use polite word for, I is 나 or 저. Which one do you have to use when you say something in 존댓말, polite language? That's right. Yes, actually, quite a few people wrote 안 샀어요. But 안 샀어요 means I didn't. I didn't buy. So you have to say I couldn't buy, I haven't been able to buy, I cannot buy. How do you say it? That's right. Graciela Labaco. Correct. So tomorrow is 내일. And my friend's birthday is 내일. 제 친구 생일이에요 is ending the sentence. You cannot, you shouldn't end your sentence yet. So instead of say that 내일 제 친구 생일이에요, you have to use 니은데. So 이에요 is 이다 is the basic form, and you drop 다, and then you add 니은데, so it becomes 내일 제 친구 생일인데. Present. How do you say present in Korean? That's right. Yes. Stacy U. Soul Sarah. Well done. Yes. So 선물을. That's right. It's not 안 샀어요. You have to say yes. 못 샀어요. And if you want to add the word that means yet, you can say 선물을 아직 못 샀어요. I haven't bought it yet. 선물을 아직 못 샀어요. 내일 제 친구 생일인데 선물을 아직 못 샀어요. And you can also drop this 제, because even if you say 내일 친구 생일인데, everyone knows that you're talking about your friend, right? So you don't always have to add 제 친구, 제 before 친구. You can just say 내일 친구 생일인데, tomorrow is my friend's birthday. 선물을 아직 못 샀어요. I haven't been able to buy a present yet. Alright. Oh, Eric asks, is 살 수 없었어요 okay too? Yes, that's a good question. Yes, you can also say 선물을 아직 살 수 없었어요. But it doesn't sound colloquial. Yeah, it doesn't sound colloquial. Yes. Alright. And the next sample sentence number 2 is I bought this in Japan and it's a present. Oh, so a lot of sample sentences about present, I guess. So I bought this in Japan and it's a present for you. So here, 은데 or 는데 is not used with the meaning of, bought, right? The previous sentence, 은데 had the meaning of but here, I guess, and, right? So it's explaining the background information or the situation. Oh, Christine, well done. Daniel, correct? Daniel Nguyen, right? Daniel Nguyen. And Alina Brovkina, almost correct. Well done. Yes, I guess it's easier than the previous one. 이거. This in Korean is 이거, right? 이거. And in Japan, everyone, correct, yes. 일본, yes, 일본에서 to buy is 사다, so you have to combine 사다 and 은대 or 는대, but this is in the past tense, right? Bought, so you have to add the past tense suffix at or ot or yat, right? These one of these, right? At ot yat, and then you have to attach 는대, right? So not 산대, it's 샀는데, 이거 일본에서 샀는데, it's a present for you. Which, I mean, in Korean, you probably heard about this many times. It's very tricky to translate you into Korean unless you know the context really well. So here we don't know the listener, the you, person you is older or younger or close enough. So let's just drop translating. Let's just not translate the you part and then just, it's a present. It's a present is 선물이에요. 이거 일본에서 샀는데 선물이에요. If you say this, it means it's a present for you. So you don't have to say the for you part in Korean. Yay! 이거 일본에서 샀는데 선물이에요. Is it wrong to say 너 위해서 to someone younger? Oh, to someone younger is fine. Yes. 이거 일본에서 샀는데 선물이에요. Or 이거 일본에서 샀는데, no. If you want to use 너 위해서, it's not very natural to use 샀는데. 이거 일본에서 너 위해서 샀어. Like that. 이거 일본에서 너 위해서 샀어. Or 이거 일본에서 너 위해서 산 거야. It's something that I bought in Japan for you. Avril, 늦어서 너무 미안해요. It's okay. 사드리는 선물이에요. 리헨 옹. What do you mean? Don't we just omit sometimes? Like we just show that we mean you in the sentence? Oh yeah, that's right, yes. If it's obvious, of course you can drop you. But in Korean, when it's obvious, you drop saying you, and also I don't know how to call that person or address that person, or I don't know, like when even Koreans find it very tricky to use the right word to call someone or refer to someone. So in that case, you just omit that part. Oh, so Sarah says, 선생님, can we say 일본에서 first? Yes. That's a very good question. Yes, you can say 일본에서 first. 일본에서 이거 샀는데 선물이에요. Yes, you can say it like this. 일본에서 이거 샀는데 선물이에요. Totally fine. The Q-tip says 드릴 선물입니다. Are you answering to someone's question? 드릴 선물입니다. The Q-tip. So 는대 is used as and here. Yes, that's right. Actually, 니은대, 은대, or 는대 is used with the meaning of and a lot because, 은대, 는대 is used to describe the background or situation. So in English, it's similar to and. And sometimes the opposite, but. It's the same thing as but. So that's why you have to study, 2 days in a row with me about this sentence ending. Alright, the next sample sentence is, I saw it in the news today. Is that for real? I saw it in the news today. Is that for real? How do you say this in Korean? Albert C asks, 사줄게요 라고 말해도 돼요, 쌤? 사줄게요? Yes, to someone younger than you, or someone who you are not very, very close, but that's why you're using 존댓말, but that person shouldn't be older than you. I know it's very tricky, but yeah. Someone who is older than you, you have to use 사드릴게요 instead of 사줄게요. 사줄게요 sounds like, you're talking to someone who is the same age as you or younger than you. Oh, well done, everyone. Alina, you were almost correct. Not 100%. Yes. It's Claire. Correct. BTS in my veins. A little typo, maybe. Maybe that's a typo. Actually, a lot of people commented 진짜요? But this is just a combination of 진짜 and 요, which means 진짜 means really? Are you sure? When you're, surprised, when you're very surprised, you say 진짜? But 진짜 is 반말, right? 진짜 is in 반말. So you want to change this into 존댓말. In that case, you can attach this 요 and say 진짜요? So this is just really? Really? But here you have to make this, is that for real? So it's not 진짜요. Yes. BTS in my veins, correct? Yeah, I mean, you can use 진짜, you can still use 진짜, but don't attach yo. You have to attach another one, not yo. 진짜, oh yes, that's right. Jure claro. One more letter is needed. One more letter. That's right. So, I saw it in the news today is 오늘. 오늘 is easy. Today is 오늘. I saw it. 봤어요, right? 봤어요. I saw it is 봤어요 in Korean. And in the news. In the news. In Korean, yes. Some people actually commented 뉴스에, but you have to say 뉴스에서. 오늘 뉴스에서 봤어요. If you say 봤어요, it ends the sentence. So you have to use 은데 to connect these two sentences. 오늘 뉴스에서 봤는데. 봤는데. Is that for real? You can use this 진짜 and you have to attach yes. Instead of 요, you have to attach 진짜예요. Right. And of course, you can also use 정말, but in that case, you have to attach 이에요 because 정말 ends with a consonant, right? 정말이에요? 진짜예요? 정말이에요? Alright. Yes. 사실 is similar to true or a fact. True. So yeah, you can also say 오늘 뉴스에서 봤는데 사실이에요. Is that true? 오늘 뉴스에서 봤는데 사실이에요? 네네 지금 알았어. Grace, Ethan or Ison says 네네 지금 알았어. What did you just learn? 진실이에요? 진실 not really. 진실 in this case a little unnatural. Alright, let's move on. The next one is this is good. This is good. How do you say this is good? Using the ending that we learned today. This is good. How do you say it? That's right. Well done, everyone. Yes. Well done. 이거 좋은데요? 오, 이거 좋은데요? 오, 이 책 좋은데요? 오, 이 마이크 좋은데요? 이거 좋은데요? And the next one is, huh? It was here. Huh? It was here. Huh? It was here. Where is it? It's gone. Huh? It was here. How do you say this in Korean? Well done. 그랜데 요한님. Correct. Ginger, correct. Is it okay to say 이거 괜찮는데? Cassia asks. Oh, you can say yes. 이거 not 는. 괜찮은데요. 이거 괜찮은데요. The pronunciation is 이거 괜찮은데요. Like this. 오, 이거 괜찮은데요? This also means this is good. This is pretty good. 괜찮은데요? That's right. The optimistic, correct. Purple unicorn, correct. Ali alienative X, right? Alienative or alienative X, correct? Yes. So some people commented. Some people wrote 여기 있는데요. But 여기 있는데요 is in the present tense. So you have to add the past tense suffix. That's right. You have to attach the past tense suffix ot here. So, huh? 여기 있었는데. If you're talking to yourself, you can say, 여기 있었는데. 반말. 여기 있었는데. But if you're talking to someone, you can say, 여기 있었는데요. 어디 갔죠? If you're talking to yourself, 여기 있었는데. This was here. Where is it? That was here. Alright. The last, maybe, is it the final? Not the final one. Okay, the next one is the movie was interesting, but it was scary. The movie was interesting, but it was scary. How do you say this in Korean? The movie was interesting, but it was scary. Yes, that is right. Yes, that's right. Okta, okay, correct. Oh, the Q-tip, correct. Liheng, ong, that is in the present tense. You have to make this sentence in the past tense. This movie was interesting, but it was scary. S.Y. Lee, correct. Eric, correct. Oh, MZD, you're mixing up with the tenses. You're using the same past tense twice. Yes, Graciela Labaco, there should be no spacing between 재미 있다. 재미 and 있다, no space between 재미 and 있다. Just 재미 있다. Oh, yes, that's correct. Alienative X. Yes, 허수명, correct. Dry Prune asks, 흥미있다와 재미있다의 차이가 뭐예요? That's a good question. If you say 흥미있다, it's totally different because you have interest in something. It's 흥미가 있다. 흥미가 있다. So you probably wanted to know the difference between 흥미롭다 and 재미있다, right? 재미있다. 흥미롭다 is translated as interesting, and 재미있다 is also translated as interesting in English. That's why it's kind of tricky to know the difference. But 흥미롭다 is like you find it interesting. Just kidding. You find it, like you want to know more about that, or something that is not the way you expected, is different from your expectation. So you want to know more about it. That's interesting. Like that is 흥미롭다. But 재미있다 is simply fun. That is fun. Is 재미있다. So it's you enjoyed something. You can say 재미있다. Enjoyable. 재미있다. 흥미롭다 is more like that's interesting. And 재미있다 is that is so interesting. Oh, 너무 재밌다, like that. Yes, fun. 재미있다, fun. But 흥미롭다, maybe it can be fun, but more like, you want to know more about it. So yeah, the movie was interesting, but it was scary is 영화가 is, I think, better. 영화가 재미있었는데 무서웠어요. Yes, a lot of people commented the correct translation. Charles Albert C. Oh, thank you. Thank you. for saying that. So, yes. Joshua Martius asks a very, very good question, which is it possible to use double past tense in one sentence? Yes. Theoretically, yes. You have to use past tense every time, but over time, we stopped using the past tense every time we had to use. So, it's actually in the present, nowadays, it's better to use the past tense at the end only once. For example, here you can say 영화가 재미있는데 무서웠어요. Like this. So, 영화가 재미있었는데 무서웠어요. 영화가 재미있는데 무서웠어요. Both are correct. Rewa asks, is 흥미롭다 비읍 irregular? Yes, it's 비읍 irregular. So you say 흥미로워요, 흥미로웠어요. Why is 가 here better than 는? Judith asks. Oh, because if you say 영화는 재미있었는데, it sounds like you're contrasting 영화 and another one. Maybe like 영화는 재미있었는데, the movie was interesting or the movie was fun, but the movie theater was not good. 영화는 재미있었는데 영화관은 별로였어요. Like this. In this case, you have to use the past tense twice. You cannot say 영화는 재미있는데 영화관은 별로였어요. It's awkward. 영화는 재미있는데 영화관은 별로였어요. I mean, it's fine, but since the subject of each phrase, this subject 영화 and this subject 영화관 are different, so it's better to use the past tense every time you have to use. 영화는 재미있었는데 영화관은 별로였어요. Alright. Yes. Well done, everyone. I think we have 2 more sample sentences. But it's already 9:03, so I think I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys. Oh no. And next Wednesday, it's already July, right? In July, I'm gonna go over the level 6 book. Talk to Me in Korean level 6 grammar book. So if you, while you were studying, if you found some lessons quite difficult to understand by yourself, please let me know next week so that we can go over it together. So I'm gonna bring level 6 book next week, so 기대해주세요. Please look forward to it. If you found this too easy, 쌤 수고하셨습니다. 고맙습니다. Grant, thank you for joining, everyone. I'm gonna see you guys next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Korea Standard Time. 한자, please. Oh, okay. Good. Yes, there's 한자 lesson in level 6 book. Yes. 벌써 7월 왔어요? 네, 벌써 7월이에요. It's July already. 안녕.